Aries, how you doing? Welcome to your Astroflower reading, going from the 23rd to the 29th. There's also a competition on this reading as well. If you want to be part of the competition, you just need to comment below saying competition, your name and your star sign. So hello all you sort of Aries and also cross watchers, yes, to that competition. There's also a live that we're going to be doing on the 29th. You want to subscribe and click that bell for that. Beautiful overall energies for you this week. A sensation of absolute winning, because I think, well, on your relationship side, it's helping you to understand things and look at things in a different way. There's a definite new cycle that's coming your way, that's building up from you. It seems like you've been waiting some time for this. And I think it's been waiting a long time. There's a big offering of love basically tied into your passions, and it's going to build even more passions that are within you. There is no doubt about it. On your financial side, it's understanding where you've come from by the looks of things, and how that sort of provokes a beautiful experience upon the journey. And with that beautiful experience, it's also helped you to learn a lot, and you seem to be learning a lot this week about it. There is also, sort of a lot of detail that needs to be looked at. On the financial side there's something that's very interesting in regards to the opportunities that are arriving for you. So yeah, as I said, on the overall energies, the Ace of Swords, this is you taking that crown there and taking your rightful place. And I think it's mainly within your relationship side, but it's also putting things into place on your sort of financial side, which allows you to be utterly clear for you about where you're going. It's like there's like, as if like there's a contract that's been signed, or there's a contract that needs to be re-evaluated and stuff like that. And I think if you're playing smart about where you're from and distilling a lot of things, it's going to help you sort of understand where you're coming from. Excuse me a second, I just need to check whether that is still recording. There you go. So yeah, there is this understanding of where you're coming from and what you need to do in order to get to where you are. I think at the moment, I think it's really important for you. I think that overall winning there comes from understanding from your side. On your relationship side, it's asking you to see things in a different way. I think you could have been banging your head up against a wall in regards to relationships, trying too hard maybe within the relationships, and it doesn't necessarily mean you've been approaching it wrongly. It just means that you need to put that passion in a different sort of angle as you approach. The universe is trying to bring in a new cycle for you, and I think this comes through the understanding of seeing things slightly differently. So, when someone says hello to you, they say hello to you, yeah. But there is also a moment where someone might be saying hello to you because they actually want more than just sort of hello out of you, and I think this is where you have got to, you've got to see things differently. You've got to see the connections with the other people that are around you differently. I think you've been trying something too long, doing the same thing too long. I think you've been maybe a little bit frustrated about relationships and so forth in the past. But now you're starting to, if you do start approaching things in a different way, this is where the different realities will come through and allow you to go on a new journey of love. Because within you, and I think this is you wanting to be in a relationship. If you're already in a relationship, it's wanting to sort of like connect with your partner in a different way, or even your friends and your family and the people that are around you. And I think because you're now approaching or seeing things in a different way, you can offer this connection, this relationship connection in a different vein, in a different vibration. And this is going to start that whole new cycle. I think it's going to stimulate as well sort of opportunities for you, so you can open the door to your passions, but not only to your passions. Once you start exploring things differently, then you can start seeing your different passions that are within you and how they connect with the people that are around you. And I think once you start sort of trying new things possibly, new activities, new ways of approach, new ways of speaking to people, accepting certain aspects or not accepting certain aspects, or just being you. Once you start doing that, that's when the victories start coming in for you and the offerings start coming in for love, as it were. On your financial side, you get the Six of Cups. Don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. There's something it seems like a little bit of a conundrum here that you need to understand, and it could be like a conundrum in your workspace of how your co-workers, how everybody fits together, and it's like you're sort of saying, where do I fit in this scenario? And that's what you're sort of working out, because it is tied into lots of opportunities for you, and working out how you position yourself within your job, or how you position your business within the market space, or how you position yourself within, or you position your projects within your life. I think you're going to realize that actually there's a lot of opportunities because of the positioning you've taken according to the past, and knowing what things really work and what things didn't work. It's the understanding of not forgetting that life should be fun, and when you engage in the physical and the material world, it should also be fun as well. In your past, you get the Four of Cups. It's distilling. Basically, you're distilling those past experiences which you have here, which you are passing on to yourself. You're distilling those connections, those beautiful sort of vibrations that you get when everything's working right within your workspace, and that's what you're distilling out of those three cups and placing it into the Ace of Cups. And because this is where you've come from, you've distilled this. It's given you a certain quality or quantity or a clarity of where how you engage in your sort of your business, your projects, and all of that around you. This is where you are now starting to play smart about it all. And as you do start playing smart, this is when it's going to provoke things and allow those opportunities to come to the surface, those wins to come to the surface. But as you do sort of start playing smart, that's when you're going to have to pay attention to the smaller detail. I think also you should be a little bit obsessive about getting your victories in under your belt, getting your advances within your career path and your business. And just paying attention to the smaller details. And this is where the contract comes in as well. Maybe it's a case of having to look at the contracts and see how they sit together nicely for you. Let's just go on to a bit of clarification with the Light Seers cards here. Don't forget about that competition. There's also, all the links in the description below to our sister channel, CYMATIC TV, a channel all about energy. And we're going to be doing that live on Sunday the 29th. The day after the lunar eclipse, so which is talking about at the end of this sort of week here. Yes, I hope you get the best out of these readings. Thank you very much for your support for this channel. With the Ace of Swords, you get the Three of Swords. I think this victory, this Ace of Swords that comes through, is after a short period of emotional stress, emotional pain, I think, around you. I think this comes mainly within your financial side than it does come within your relationship side, but it could be on both sides. But I think this is the reason we have victory is because we have failures. Without the failures, we would never know about our victories. And I think the overall energy is helping you to understand this, helping you to realize that the difficult things that you may have had in the past, they're over. And it's now time to start orientating yourself, towards your victories, basically. With the Hangman, we get the Judgment card. Yeah, I think this is approaching things in a different way is going to take you onto your righteous path in regards to your relationships. It's going to connect you to someone who is really ticking the boxes for you, that is totally in line with you, that is almost like a soulmate, I think, more than anything else. And it could be your existing couple, of reinvigorating your existing couple as much as meeting someone new. But it is this understanding this week that you're going through, which will put you in that position. You get the Six of Swords with the World card. So the universe is really trying to bring on ultimate success for you within your regards to your relationship. This is a whole new cycle because you're approaching it differently within your relationships at the moment. So you're connecting with people in a different way, and I think this is that understanding that is within you. Yeah, you've been on a long journey that I think you've been waiting around a lot in order to get there. And I think you've tried things, and you've tried another thing, it hasn't worked. You've tried another thing, you've tried connecting with people in a different way, and that hasn't quite worked. So you've had to reapproach it. And now it's just seeing things in a different way in regards to you. I think almost here is seeing things differently to see what works for you, how you feel about you. Basically, I think the moment you start doing that, that's when the offerings of love can come into you. So with the Knight of the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Cups is someone offering that cup to you, offering that beautiful love to you. Either you are doing it or someone else is doing it. And what it's putting pay to is that, which is connected to that Three of Swords in a way. It's putting pay to any sort of stress or strains or repetitive situations that I was talking about earlier on, that you approach, it doesn't work, you approach, it doesn't work. I think that is coming to an end because you need to apply that understanding of self-value within you and your relationships. And where does this lead with your passions? Ultimately, it leads to great connections with other people. It allows you for your beautiful passions to come flying out and just enjoying life, invigorating the connection that you have with other people. I think it's going to be the signal that this love is coming into your life, basically, when you're just in ease and at one with other people. And that's what the universe is trying to bring through to you, so you can connect with people without feeling any sort of like stress or strains about what they think or what you think or what's going on. Just enjoying life, I think, ultimately, because you approach it in a different way. On your financial side here, as I said, don't throw the baby out with the bathwater. There is a lot of beautiful things that you've learned along this pathway about how you connect to your pathway, or your job or your business and stuff like that. But there is also things that maybe that you just need to let go of. And this is what playing smart is all about for you here. And this distilling of those past three cups into this one cup here, it's helping you to sort of like get the essence out of your career path or your business or your projects, whatever you're going through. And the universe is trying to bring forward lots of beautiful gifts for you here. And now you get the Seven of Cups with those beautiful gifts. I think it's the universe is sort of saying, if you keep it simple, if you keep it simple, it'll all work in your favor, basically. And it's just recognizing what works for you, what makes you feel at ease with yourself and at one with yourself within your career path. On the Four of Cups, you get the Four of Swords with this distillation of sort of emotions within your connection to your job, your business, and etc. I think you've come to a decision now. It seems like that within you of how you approach life or how you connect or how you develop your career path or your business. And this is making you feel a lot better, a lot more at home with yourself. And it's made you a lot smarter, apparently, where you are diffusing any confrontations in the future because you know now what actually sort of like has been causing you pain or making you carry too much in life, causing you too much stress at your workspace. And so, with the Seven of Swords, which is the revelation, and this is a revelation to you, you get the King of Swords. This is beautiful energy. This is wisdom energy. This is wisdom through judgment, seeing a situation and kind of calling a dog, basically. And it seems like you've done this, and this is the power that's coming through your playing smart. You have this ultimate wisdom that is within you, so it helps you to see clearly the pathway and helps you to see the evident path, so you can actually open the doorways to your successes. With the Devil card, this is where you get the finer details, and this could well be a detail in the contracts and so forth. Yeah, I think this is an opportunity. I do think this is where you are playing smart. You've come to being at one with yourself with that Four of Swords and the Four of Cups. All of a sudden, the Devil is in the detail. You're getting passionate about and almost obsessive about where you're going and your pathway on this earthly plane in the material world. And as you're heading down there, you're really getting called towards a mission, basically, of what you should be doing. And you're getting the grit between your teeth because you've been playing smart, basically. A lot of going on here, a lot of sort of like filtration. It's sometimes like, sometimes when you're sort of like panning for gold in a way. This is what you're doing here. You're panning for these golden nuggets that are within you. And it's really nice how you sort of develop this whole sort of side, this intelligence and this clarity and this wisdom that you are bringing to the situation on your financial side. And on your relationship side, it's a much more fun-loving thing, taking a lot of pressure off yourself, taking a lot of pressure off your relationships, so then therefore the relationships can just flourish and the passions can really be opened up for you. Thank you very much for being here, Aries. I really do appreciate it. I really do appreciate the support you give to this channel. Don't forget about the live we're going to be doing on the 29th, and also our sister channel, CYMATIC TV. There's loads of links in the description below. Don't forget about the competition. I've said enough. I'm going to come to an end with, don't forget, life should be fun, so please do enjoy.